Infosys. So in case of Infosys, if you look at the cash flow statement, see over here, the operating activities, as in cash flow from operating activities, is so humongous. Every year they are producing more than 13,000 crore of cash, 14,000. So in March 2019, it was 14,800 crore of cash. And why you see a large negative number in case of cash from financing activities? You see that because Infosys continues to return a large amount of the cash to their shareholders, right? In the form of dividend. Yes, you are right, Abdul. You are right. So because of dividend, right? Now, even after paying such a high amount of dividend, you see this is the cash which is sitting on the balance sheet. This cash and cash equivalents of 19,000 crore. When a business which is earning 14,000 crore of cash every year and you don't need, and your business doesn't need any extra cash, you're returning a lot of cash to the shareholders. Is this a cash which is actually required in the business? No, it is actually an excess cash, right? So now, just look at the example. As per the 18-19 annual report, equity was 65,000 crore, PAT was 15,000 crore, and ROE was 23.72%. And when we strip the excess cash, I'm not saying this whole 19,500 crore is excess and not required at all. But just for our understanding, assuming that 19,000 is not required, if you strip that cash out of the business, you just see how the ROE increases from 23% to 34%. Right? So whenever you are seeing an ROE of a company which is cash generating, which is a cash generating machine, which is into business, where the business itself generates so much cash that it doesn't require any debt. In fact, even after paying a huge dividend, it is still left with a lot of cash in its book. Sometimes the ROE of those companies, even though 23.72% looks a high ROE, but the real ROE is even higher than that, because real ROE is 34%. That basically signifies the operating ROE of the business, right? This 23.72% is because the cash, excess cash which is sitting in the balance sheet, that is reducing the operating ROE of the business, right? So that was about how excess cash can depress the ROE of the company, and you don't realize it just by looking at screeners or just calculating on Excel by taking the annual report numbers. You should also have to observe whether there is some extra cash, how is the business. So financial analysis without understanding the business and cash flows is of no use, right?